Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I am Britt, creator of The Style Shaker, your guide to better for you beauty, skincare, and beyond. Today I'm doing a Feel Good Friday. Get ready with me. It's just us, me and the rest of YouTube, but putting on some new cleaner beauty, Rose Inc, Gen C, some new to me names, and just kind of talking about some things that are going on over here, how applying makeup can be like a true meditation. You know, just the usual. All right, let's dive into it. Here we go. I feel like my lighting is doing very weird things right now. I did prep with the Say Sun Visor, putting The House by Lady Gaga on the face. My skin's a little red because I just scrubbed whatever else I had on my face off. I forget what I was testing. I'm testing so much since I've gotten back. I wasn't sure. I thought the dimethicone, any of the silicones was gonna break me out because it usually does. I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing it. I am just seeing, look at that, just like really nice evening out. Sorry, I think that helped a little bit better with the light because, yeah, that's what was doing it. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so you saw the foundation go on. I'm gonna put another layer on. I got this new mirror to look at myself, so when I'm doing this, I don't keep going down and up. And I forgot that that little light was on. So I will show you the application again. It's just a Feel Good Friday, you know, things like that happen. Anyway, how are you? How are you doing? Nobody really asks that question during the day. You know what I mean? We all get so busy. I've done it at work a couple of times, corporate, and people are like, what? They don't know what to do. People are like, oh God, you're asking me a human question? We forget sometimes to just check in on each other. Let me know how you're doing in comments. I'd love to know. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It feels nice. I don't even know what's there. It's really good. It's really good. I did actually do a very light layer of the Kosas concealer before I hopped on here. It takes me forever. I'm very particular about pushing that in, and it's a thing. So that's on the face, and then I wanted to let you know about the Kosas Brow Gel. I really do like this, but when it goes, and it has no hold. So I didn't clock the time there, and I can't tell you exactly how long it took. I put it on before this video, and then maybe 5 minutes after I could see the brow starting to go. So a little frustrating because this is plastic. It's the same thing with the pencil. I really do like the pencil. I like this gel, but I go through them so quickly. PYT I think is an option for pencil, but the gel, I'm gonna start looking into other really strong brow products, brow gels, things that actually hold, like a soap brow kind of situation. I do have some newness today, so I have some items from Gen C. This is the same old Ilia eyeliner. I can't get it off of this one. I'm really just doing my little baby wing. Don't know if I'm gonna buy this one again because it's in plastic, and there's so many pencil options, and now the cake liner from Mob, it's really strong. So there's that. Lima Pure, this is Luxe, I believe, their pressed eyeshadow. It's pretty good. Somebody was asking me on one of the socials about whether or not I had a favorite pressed eyeshadow, pressed clean eyeshadow. I think this would be a great option. You'll see it pay off. It's still very subtle though. It's not, you know, really strong, but I think it goes on nicely. Is it my favorite? No, it's one of the better ones though. I'm feeling cool colors on the eyes right now because it's cool outside. No, that's not why. I just feel like it. I did go on a trip to the Bay Area. I actually haven't been back in over 2 years, which is crazy. I lived there for 7 years, and I went back and I didn't feel like I ever left, and it's this weird COVID time stopped, and yet it really didn't, and it's a very odd feeling. I don't think I've understood how to process much of that. It was good. It was great. It was great to be by the water. And I was staying with my friend, and he didn't have a ton of counter space, which is not like the end of the world, but females, we like to have counter space in the bathroom. I'm generalizing. I get it. I take up a lot of counter space. So he was like, whoa, wow, I need more counter space for my guests. So it's like, yeah, you probably do. This is a nice multitasking pencil, by the way, from this brand called 1999 Beauty. Is it the best lip pencil? I don't think so. I don't know. It's really nice. It's right up there with the Air Perez. Is it better? I'm not quite there yet. I haven't seen better yet. But the brand is interesting because I can't talk and do it. It's interesting because this is supposed to be a multitasker. All pencils are multitaskers. Tower 28 just came out with like the one liner, which is great. I just feel like every pencil can be used on lips, cheeks, and eyes. So good marketing actually. But I like it, and there you can use this as blush, I can use it as eye shadow if I wanted a weird red eyeshadow. I'm liking it. So anyway, back to the counter. There was not a lot of space, which means there was all the, you know, early morning leaning, and I wasn't needing to do a huge face of makeup while I was there, so that's good. I'm telling you all this because when I got home, first of all, Blue was beside herself. She had my mom watching her, and my mom was here a lot. So it's not like she didn't have attention. I go overboard. I have someone come twice a day because she's a very, very social cat, and she gets really bummed out if no one's around. By the way, new to me brand Gen C. I will link to everything in the description below. I have been trying their lipstick, which I really like, their matte eye tint, and then I got this mascara. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it live. I've tried it before, but we'll do it live. Blue was in a state when I came home, so there was a lot of cuddling and loving on Blue, which she of course adored, and I loved it. It's just friggin', I love animals, man. I love animals. They're so great. Animals, sometimes, you know, you go on a long flight and you really like animals more than humans. No offense to humans. I am one. I got in mid-afternoon, woke up the next day, made my coffee, sat down here, and started doing a slow makeup application. I don't put a ton of makeup on my face, and I have often said I am not a makeup person. I have said the words many a time to my friends. I don't know where the resistance lies there, because you don't film 600 videos using makeup and not be some type of makeup person. So I don't know, maybe it's a stereotype that I'm avoiding. I really couldn't tell you. But if I'm going to talk about Feel Good Friday today, I have to talk about how good it felt to be back just sitting here in the quiet. I could hear the breeze. Cat was sleeping. I was slowly applying makeup, and it is truly a meditative process for me. I didn't realize how much so, but it's huge. I don't know if you all have that. I am lucky. I have the time. I carve out the time in the morning. I like a slow morning. I don't always get them, and I know not everybody gets that. As in, I know you understand it, but I know not everybody has that much time. People have kids, they have like stuff going on, whatever. But there's something incredibly grounding, and it really reignited my love for not just makeup, but because it really wasn't about that. It wasn't like, ooh, I want to look snatched and I want to look this. It was really more loving the ritual of it. It's a ritual. It's totally a ritual now. It is a complete morning makeup ritual. I do my Wim Hof breathing, which if I do not do, amazing how 15 minutes can set the tone of the day. 15 minutes with just that breathing. It's crazy. So I'll do that. I have my coffee, which is, by the way, half calf because I'm sensitive to caffeine. So if I have full calf, I'm crazy pants. Yeah, I just love it. It's just sort of, we forget about these moments. I did. It was every day. I was rushing around. I was doing my thing. I kind of got bored. And I think that's one of the nice things about travel that I missed. I don't like to travel all the time. I'm not jet set. I'm totally, I love the comfort of my home. I love familiar and stuff like that. But I also know that I can get a little too comfy. And so I like to just sort of shake it out of myself a little bit, kind of knock myself back to reality. Travel seems to do that really well. And when I didn't have that, I definitely got stuck in more ruts. I don't know if you had that experience, but yeah. It was a reminder, you know, it's always good to go on a trip, and it's, my dad and I always say this, but it's also really nice to come home. It's always nice to come home. Luckily, I get to say that. I'm very grateful to be able to say that. Pretty decent mascara. You guys know I tried the Tower 28 recently, and the Ilia has been coming out on top. Even with the Tower 28, they're very different, but personally, I like the Ilia. This is a nice contender. It had 211 almost 5-star reviews on their website. You can see some volume. I can see some length, but I don't know how it's going to stack up against the others. This is early stages though. This goes on for about a week or two. but it's always those side-by-sides that get you, you know? That's just the easiest way to see it. Okay, here's something new from Rose Inc. People are going crazy about those reviews. I guess people are searching for a lot of them, so congratulations to Rose Inc. I have their highlighter. It's a cream highlighter, and my face is already a little dewy, so this is gonna be fun. But the color here is opalescent, and if you've been watching and you hear me talk about how I don't want my face to look like an opal, well, changed my mind. Bring on the opal. Ooh, this is very nice. Probably easier to see in natural light. I'll do a close-up in natural light after this application. Ooh, this is good stuff. It's amazing when you try a lot, how you can, you know, you've probably tried a ton of stuff. You can just see how it sits and sets onto the skin. Man. Oh yeah, this is nice. Put a little on the eyelid. Didn't need to do that. Then even it out. This is something that I really like to do when I'm in a rush and I have redness right here. Oh wow, that's really nice. I can see in the mirror below. That's why I keep looking down, sorry. I was gonna put on blush, but I'm not gonna do it. I know. This is also Rose Inc. This is a new lip color called Intuitive. I already tried this. I put it on my other social channels. I really like it. Look, just watch. Here we go. Come on. Come on. It's berry and cool, but there's some sort of like, there's something brick undertone that I'm gravitating towards. It's also not super silky. It's creamier, little on the, it's not like a wet lipstick, so I like that. It adheres nicely and it feels very light. I don't feel like if the wind were to blow, it would ruin my lip. I am gonna put a little bit of the bronzer in the crease of the eye because we're getting a lot of silver right now, for me. That's it, that's the look. Pretty easy peasy. Mascara, brows, lip. Not mad at the highlight, not mad at the complexion coverage. Kind of simple. How many things did I use? I think 10 or 11 because I prepped with the Say. So this is it. Thank you so much for getting ready with me today. I hope you have an amazing, amazing weekend. Just do whatever makes you happy. Really, that's the short story. I will see you right back here real soon. Until then, bye. Oh, let me show you how I look in the natural light. Little natural light.